Good afternoon to everyone present here. I, Dr. Rupa Sangvikar from Department of Botany, invite and welcome everyone to valedictory function of PhD coursework 2023, jointly organized by Science College, Nanded and Swami Ramananda Tirtha, Marathwada University, Nanded. A very warm welcome to all the esteemed guests present here today for formally saying a goodbye or making an end of the coursework, which was scheduled from 20 March 2023 to 13th April 2023. The main objective of this course was to enable the research scholars to develop and apply research skills at appropriate levels. We initiate this event by paying tributes to Puja Swami Ramananda Tirth, founder president of Nanded Education Society, Nanded. I extend my warm welcome. It gives me, I extend my warm welcome to today's president of valedictory function, CA Dr. Praveen Patil sir. It gives me great pleasure to welcome Chief Guest Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary, Scientist E. Agharkar Research Institute, Pune. We are honored this afternoon by his virtual presence. Welcome, sir. I'm glad to welcome Dr. D.U. Gavai, sir, Principal, Nanded Science College, Nanded. I'm glad I welcome Dr. L.P. Shinde, sir, Mrs. A.R. Shukla, madam. I heartily welcome course coordinator, Dr. Vishal Marathe, sir. I appreciate the sincere efforts put forth by him in organizing this course effectively. I welcome the joint course coordinators, Dr. Borkar, madam, Dr. K.S. Shillevar, sir, Dr. K.R. Gaikwad, sir. I heartily welcome all the participants of this course, all the head of the departments, research guides, faculty members, and all research scholars. So a very warm welcome to all of you. I would like Dr. Vishal Marathe, sir, to give the brief introduction of this program.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Sangvikar, ma'am. Good afternoon to all. I am Dr. Vishal Marathe, Associate Professor in Botany and Coordinator of PhD coursework. I am here to give a brief summary about the pre-PhD coursework organized by Research Committee, NES Science College, Nanded. President of today's valedictory function, Honorable CA Dr. Praveen Patil, sir, Vice President, Nanded Education Society, Nanded. Chief guest of today's program and my dear friend, Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary, Scientist E, Biodiversity and Paleobotany Division, Agharkar Research Institute, Pune. Convener of PhD coursework, respected Dr. D.U. Gavai, sir, Principal, Science College, Nanded. GC members of Nanded Education Society, College Development Committee members, all head of departments, faculty members, joint coordinator, Dr. Preeta Borkar, ma'am, Dr. Kiran Silewar, Dr. Kishore Gaikwad, sir, Vice Principal, Dr. L.P. Shinde, sir, Dr. A.R. Shukla, ma'am, all the research guides, faculty members, and all dear participants. I wholeheartedly welcome you all for valedictory function of 21 days PhD coursework organized by Research Committee, NES Science College, Nanded. Dear participants, we know that coursework is mandatory for all the research scholars admitted in PhD program. It is important to enable the students to understand work methods and concepts related to research. All research scholars admitted to the PhD program are required to complete the coursework prescribed by university before the registration of PhD degree. According to revised guidelines of SRTM University, Nanded from August 2021, PhD coursework syllabus includes 5 papers covering 16 credits. Out of these, 9 credits are related to internal evaluation, And on the 7 credits, university is conducting theory exam for 3 papers, that is research methodology, computer application, and research publication ethics. The main objective of the organization of this coursework was to complete the syllabus of 7 credits related to theory papers and prepare our students for the final exam, so that after passing the exam, they will be eligible for getting admission in PhD program. Research Committee of our Science College Nanded has conducted 21 days pre-PhD coursework for research students during 20th March to 13th April 2023. I am very happy to share the information that we have total 46 participants from 5 different subjects of our research center allocated under 24 research guides, including 1 international student. Coursework has started with inaugural function conducted on 20th March 2023. Dr. V.R. Marathe, coordinator of coursework, has given brief introduction about the coursework. Dr. D.U. Gawai, sir, principal, has introduced our college to the guests and participants. As a research person, Dr. L.M. Wagmare, Dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, SRTM University, Nanded, guided the process of PhD research and delivered guest lecture on importance of research in science. Honorable Dr. Venkatesh Kabde, President, Nanded Education Society, Nanded, has presided over the function. During these 21 days, we have organized 5 lectures per day with more than 100 hours of actual teaching and learning for the completion of syllabus of 3 papers, namely research methodology, computer application, and research publication and ethics. We have tried our best to provide distinguished faculty members to deliver guest lecture on the relevant topic. There are 27 faculty members and scientists who have contributed for the coursework as a guest speaker from 10 different institutes of Maharashtra, 1 from Karnataka, and 2 guests from abroad, that is from USA. Along with that, we have organized the lectures of best researchers apart from syllabus to share their knowledge and experience and for motivation of our students. It's my duty to mention their names. So in the resource person from our NES Science College Nanded, Dr. D.U. Gawai, Dr. V.V. Kulkarni, Dr. U.S. Patki, Dr. Mohsina Tehsin, Dr. J.R. Duve, Dr. Sangeeta Modi, Dr. K. Sillevar, Dr. P.D. Sato, Dr. Rupa Sangvikar, and from People's College, Dr. Maksud Mirza sir, from Yeshwant Mahavidyalaya, Dr. M.M.A. Beg, Dr. S.D. Bokde, from Narayan Rao Law College, Nanded, Dr. Mangal Singh Bisen sir, from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Dr. Gajanan Doni, from SRTM University campus, Dr. Ashok Gingine, Dr. S.S. Devsarkar, Dr. Aniket Mule, Dr. Patwekar, Dr. Nitin Darkunde sir, from School of Mathematical Sciences, SRTM University, Nanded. Then from Sardar Patel Mahavidyalaya, Chandrapur, Dr. S.B. Kishore sir, Dr. Umesh Kanerkar from G.S. Tompe ACS College, Chandur Bazar District, Amravati, Dr. R.B. Bise, Department of Physics, BJ College, Arai District, Pune, Dr. Prachi Sirsagar, Modern College of Arts, Science and Commerce from Pune, Dr. Ajay Kushwaha, School of Computer Science and IT, Jain Dim to be University, Bangalore. These are the guests from India. And Dr. Jubair Wasim Sayyed, who is a postdoctoral fellow, Cleveland Clinic, Florida Research and Innovation Center, Port St. Louis, USA. And Dr. Betsy Justice Briju, Ohio University, USA. So these are the guest speakers who have contributed to our PhD coursework, and they giving guest lecture as a resource person in these 21 days. So even today, we are organized one guest lecture of our friend Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary to provide impetus of knowledge to our student. So Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary sir, who is working as a scientist E at Agarkar Research Institute, Pune, he is present virtually here to share his valuable knowledge and experience with our students. We have also provided, apart from these guest lectures and all these, we have also provided assignments for the practice to solve the exam questions and also conducted seminars to improve knowledge, stage daring, and critical thinking of the students. We have generated daily attendance report of the participants automatically through Zoom meeting. We have also enabled YouTube live streaming for each guest lecture on our college YouTube channel, so that these lectures made available for the students in future also. We have collected study material, PDFs, PPTs, old question papers from the resource person and made it available to research students through Google Classroom and WhatsApp groups. So overall, we have provided all the necessary things that are important for the benefit of students to prepare for the exam. We have completed almost 100% of the syllabus. I think students have much more benefited through this coursework and are ready for the coursework exam. All the members of research committee has tried their best to provide all the brainstorming session to the participants. I hope you will be carrying new ideas and perspectives. But as every program has certain pros and cons, similarly during these sessions, if you find any lacunas in the organization of this coursework, as a course coordinator, I take full responsibility of inconvenience caused and express apologies for that and assume that I will fulfill these gaps and lacunas in future if I get the chance. As we all know that this entire coursework is conducted through Zoom meeting app via online mode. Before starting this program, we were in fear of facing lots of problems regarding connectivity issues, electric failure, etc. But we have managed to run entire program without major interruptions with technical expertise of Mr. Ganesh Ghatole. So I explain my gratitude towards Ganesh for helping during entire coursework. I feel gratitude as it always possible to conduct such programs due to the blessing and guidance of respected Honorable Dr. Venkatesh Ji Kabde sir, Honorable Sau Shamal Patki ma'am, Honorable CA Dr. Praveen Patil sir, Honorable Sri Praful Kumar Agrawal sir. I am really grateful to all renowned guest speaker of entire program who have contributed for the successful organization of this coursework and also for their knowledge and informative lectures. I would like to thank principal of our college, respected Dr. D.U. Gavi sir, for giving me opportunity to work as a course coordinator for this PhD coursework and providing all facilities for the organization of program. I am thankful to the organizing team members, especially Dr. Preeta Borkar ma'am, Dr. K.S. Chillevar sir, and Dr. K.R. Gaikwad sir for their support and all-time help. I am also thankful to all the participants for their participation and cooperation during the coursework. With these few words, I take your leave. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your brief introduction of this course. No doubt you have organized the series of lectures systematically, which definitely benefited the students and also enriched the research concept theoretically to them. I really appreciate that you have put so much sincere efforts in organizing this course effectively. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. D.U. Gavai, sir, Principal of Science College, Nanded, to give a brief introduction about our college.
Good afternoon, all of you. Chief guest of today's valedictory function, Honorable Scientist who is working at Agarkar Research Institute, Pune, respected Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary sir. Our Vice President, CA Dr. Praveen Patil sir, due to some busy work, he could not join today for this valedictory function. Organizing Secretary of this PhD coursework, Dr. V.R. Marathe sir, Co-Course Coordinator, Dr. Preeta Borkar madam, Dr. K.S. Chillevar sir, Dr. K.R. Gaikwad sir, and a very good anchoring by Dr. Rupa Sangvikar madam. All the participants for this PhD coursework. His coursework is successfully conducted by the organizer, especially Dr. V.R. Marathi sir, who has taken a lot of efforts for completion of this PhD coursework and arranged this coursework from 28th March 2023. And this is the last day for this coursework. I think all of you are satisfied with this course because as he mentioned that 100 hours engagement of this course during this course and 100% syllabus, 100% syllabus is covered during this coursework. 5 lectures per day is very tedious job, but these 5 lectures per day engage due to the efforts of Dr. V.R. Marathi sir. So on this occasion, I would like to give some highlights about the college to the chief guest. Sir, our Science College Nanded is the college which is run by Nanded Education Society Nanded. This society is established in the year 1950 by Pujya Swami Ramanand Tirth. It is a single faculty college imparting science education from 11 to MSc and PhD. So we have NAC A grade, 3 times A grade by NAC Bangalore with CGPA 3.38. We have a DST FIST program for the development of infrastructure in college by Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi. CPE, College with Potential for Excellence, awarded by UGC New Delhi. NIRF ranking, which is declared by the HRD Ministry. So we have received this 72 rank in the year 2017. Best College Award from Swami Ramanand Tirth Marathwada University Nanded. Best Principal Award received from this university. And recently we have received Center of Excellence Award under Career Katta by Government of Maharashtra. So this college is having UG and PG courses. At UG level, there are 15 courses offered by this college, and at PG level, there are 12 subjects offered by the college, and there are 4 languages which are taught in this institute. So this research ambience is very well established, and therefore there is separate committee which is framed for the smooth conduction of the research activity. And Dr. V.R. Marathi is the convener of that research committee. And this today's this PhD coursework is organized by research committee of our college. So I will not give much more information regarding the college, but we have NSS unit, we have NCC unit, sports facilities are there on the campus. And this NSS unit is awarded with best prize from the state government of Maharashtra. NCC unit is one of the best unit in the university jurisdiction. And sports facility where we have sports indoor hall with 4 wooden courts and 400-meter running track, which is of Olympic size. Extension activities they are carried out by our faculty. Research publication is research publication by our faculty, and more than 350 research papers they are published by various faculties in the various departments. And this, so far as research is concerned, we have 173 research students registered for their PhD work at our center. So this is the brief information about the college. Friends, I encourage you to keep doing the good research work you are starting. For it is a great privilege to be a researcher. Do not see your career as a researcher as something of less importance. Although the society sometimes do not accord proper respect and appreciation to this profession in the general scheme of things, still we must realize that our job is very critical to national development. Area selection and hard work are very important for any research work. If you are ready to do hard work, you can make wonders in any area. The ups and downs in the life are also very important to keep us going, because a straight line even in an ECG means we are not alive. So we don't have any alternative for hard work. Path of success is not easy. So I am really very much thankful for the organizer for organizing such type of very important PhD coursework. And I think all these students, they will get success in the examination, because 100% syllabus is covered. And important thing is that you have to do study, you have to prepare yourself as per the syllabus, as per the study material which is provided during this coursework. I assure that all these students, they will qualify this examination, paid examination, and they will be ready for the PhD recitation. I congratulate and I wish all the participants, all the students for their success in the examination. And I wish you all the best for your examination and your future work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words of appreciation to Dr. V.R. Marathi, sir. He deserves it. Thank you for introducing our college to all and various achievements of our institutions. Also, your motivational words to the young researchers, your suggestions and best wishes to them. Thank you, sir. Now, we shall move to the next part of the event, that is the feedback of participants. Feedback is one of the essential part of the course so that organizers can improve. So your suggestions will be valuable. So I request Hare Krishna sir, participant, for his feedback.
21 for practical.
किती झाले कंडे 81
At the
81 गुणिले 6
700.
6 रुपये.
Hare Krishna sir from the participant. Is he there? Okay. Okay, we'll move to the next participant, Rajita Tungani.
Yes, ma'am. Is it audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible, Rajita.
Okay. Good afternoon to all dignitaries of this program, sir. A very wonderful and dignified, delightful coursework conducted. Thanks to organized team members. I would like to extend my gratitude towards Science College and SRMT University, Nanded, giving us this opportunity, sir. I am very thankful to motivated to 20 days coursework. I have learning new things, sir, new things and ideas. Basically, I would like to share my experiences, sir. I remember my school days in this coursework, sir, especially in Dr. Ashok sir class. He has asked so many questions about the topics. about the topics randomly among us. In that time, we are very alert and careful in that class. We are just like at that time we are feel as a kids. Thank you so much, Dr. Ashok sir, and we'll learn patience and punctuality nature from the Vishal Marathe sir. Thank you so much, Vishal sir. And normally, always we start our works with Ganesh Maharaj. At the same time, we have also every day we were successfully completed and ends our Zoom meet with Ganesh sir. Thank you, Ganesh sir, and very thankful to for giving of this opportunity. Thank you so much to all of you, sir. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rajita, for your feedback. Next, Sheetal Jadhav.
Good morning. Good afternoon, all guests, teachers and research scholars. हा 21 दिवसाचा कोर्सवर्क लेक्चर माझ्यासाठी खरंच खूप नवीन अनुभव होता. मला खूप काही नवीन गोष्टी शिकायला भेटल्या. सर, जे तुम्ही लेक्चर्स आमच्यासाठी ऑर्गनाइज केले ते सर्व खूप इन्फॉर्मेटिव्ह होते आणि नवीन एक्सपिरियन्स देणारे होते. सर, रिअली थँक्यू सो मच सर. मी तुमच्या ऑर्गनायझेशन कमिटीला अप्रिशिएट करते सर. Really, thank you so much, sir, for organizing such lectures for us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Sheetal. Next, Mithanshi Kandharkar.
Hello and good afternoon to all. I am audible, ma'am.
Yes, Mithanshi, you are audible.
Hello and a very good afternoon to all. Today's Honorable President, Sri Dr. Praveen Patil, sir. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary, sir, Scientist at E-Position, Pinagarkar Institute, Pune, Course Coordinator, and my favorite teacher, Dr. V.R. Marathe, sir, as well as our Principal and Convener, Dr. D.U. Gavai, sir, and other the joint course coordinator like Dr. Kiran Shilewar, sir, Gaikwad, sir, and Sita Borkar, ma'am, as well as respected Dr. Rupa Sangvi, sir, ma'am. Firstly, I would like to say thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk. I felt my gratitude towards my late father. I would like to thank firstly Dr. V.R. Marathe, sir, for providing us availing and extremely qualified professors like Dr. Rupa Patil Sangvikar, ma'am, Mohsina, ma'am, Engineer, sir, and international guests like Bisti Bilju, Syed Wasim, sir, and etc. qualified professors throughout the session in the PhD program. Thank you, sir. My sincere and heartfelt gratitude and appreciation towards our providing my research guide, Dr. V.R. Marathe, sir, for providing us the very interesting and joyful coursework throughout the 21 days of session. Thank you very much for the coursework. I joined this coursework. Each and every session is very informative and extremely knowledgeable regarding our exam view. I am thankful to the course coordinator, Dr. V.R. Marathe, sir, for their efforts in making and arranging all the coursework throughout the sessions of the PhD program. And I also like to thank Ganesh, sir, to keep us safe from the unwanted problems while the Zoom meeting. As we know, whenever we are in a Zoom meeting, there are certain problems, just like unwanted noise also come, so that the professor as well as the students get little difficulty. But Ganesh sir keeps us safe at a distance and makes us a very joyful and knowledgeable lectures throughout the meeting. They provide us good quality of internet while the teaching. With the little note, I would like to end my vote of thanks or the valedictory function feedback. Be grateful for what you have and where you are in the journey. Gratitude is the key to manifest the abundance. Thank you everyone for listening me, and thank you. Have a nice day to all. Thank you very much, Dr. V.R. Marathe, sir, and thank you a lot for the coursework and the enjoyable session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mithanshi. Next, Pooja Maske Patil.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm audible, ma'am.
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you, ma'am. PhD coursework 2023, valedictory function, Science College, Nanded and Swami Ramananda Tirtha Marathoda University jointly organized this program. Today's program, respected President, Honorable Dr. Praveen Patil sir, today's program chief guest, Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary sir, course coordinator Dr. V.R. Marathi sir, vice principal Dr. Mrs. A.R. Shukla ma'am, Dr. L.P. Shinde sir, principal and convener Dr. Gavai sir, joint course coordinator Dr. K.S. Shilevar sir, Gaikwad sir, and Borkar ma'am, and all research committee and respected participants. In this coursework, all organizing committee organizes such beautiful and valuable and informative series of lectures of different resource persons. All resource persons are very much expert in respective subjects, and all resource persons are explain in detail the concept of the subject, like research methodology, computer applications, and research and publication ethics in very deep manner. All those concepts are very much useful for the examination of the coursework, and the concept of philosophy is not only useful for this coursework, but this ethics or the philosophy is very much essential to become a good citizen in the society. All 100% syllabus is covered in this coursework, and I think there is no any lacuna is there, and along with this the cities, all organizing committee organizes seminars for all of us, and assignments also. These all assignments and seminar are also benefited for all of us. Now it's time to express deep gratitude. First of all, I deep it unique opportunity, proud village to record my profound sense of gratitude. Engineers regards to principal sir, vice principal sir, and all organizing committee for organizing such informative and valuable coursework. Then I would like to express my profound gratitude to Dr. V.R. Marathi sir for kind support and continuous guidance. And lastly, I would like to thanks all respected participants. And finally, I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude to all organizing committee of this coursework. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pooja. Our next participant, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, good afternoon to all. See, my name is Hare Krishna. I am working in Hetero Labs Limited as a research scientist since last 26 years, and I have completed my inter and degree from NES Science College Nanded during 1990 to 1994. I know Principal Sir, Dr. Gavai Sir, and other staff also. But I am thankful to Marathi Sir, who has continuously followed me and guiding me to attend these classes. Actually, I am missing almost all the classes every day, but I'm really thankful to the Marathi Sir, and I'm finally what I can say that whatever 21 days class has been organized by research committee were excellent, and I'm learned a lot of things which I know, but I was not in a position to express or deliver. But now I'm in a position to almost what is the what are the things to derive in the research way, research point of way. I also thanks to all research committee members, and especially thanks to Gavai sir. I know him personally, but it's almost 26 years long period gap, 28 years, I think. So whenever I will come over there to Nanded, I will meet sir and say thank you to him. And once again, finally, from my side, I am thankful to Marathi sir and the research committee, an association who has conducted all these 21 classes, and today gave me an opportunity to express my thoughts in valedictory function. Thank you once again to all.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Our next participant, Radhika Deshpande.
Good afternoon, all of you. Respected Sir, Dr. Praveen Patil Sir, President, NES Science College, Nanded. Chief guest of this function, Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary Sir, Dr. D.U. Gavai Sir, Principal, NES Science College, Nanded, and my dear friends. My name is Radhika Deshpande. I am the ex-student of NES Science College, Nanded. Now, I am here to express my experiences about the classes of PhD coursework conducted by a research committee, NES Science College, Nanded. We interacted with several resource persons who did different things properly. I have been learning about the 3 papers: research methodology, computer application, research and publication ethics from last 21 days. This training program is very good and valuable for us, not only for the examination point of view, but also for the advancement of our knowledge for the studies. The college provided us very well experienced and highly talented teaching staff. Overall, it was very informative training session. It was a really good experience. All the details covered by teaching staff is really great. Every smallest information was well explained by sir and ma'am. All the concepts about the 3 papers are clear. Actually, these papers are new for us, but very nice information and explanation is given by teaching staff. So now these papers are very much familiar for us. Teaching staff elaborated each and every topic in a very simple manner so that we can understand the concept. I am very much thankful to the teaching expertise for sharing valuable and informative knowledge with us. I am very much thankful to Dr. V.R. Marathe sir for giving me this opportunity to talk in front of you, you peoples. Thank you very much, Research Committee, NES Science College, Nanded, for providing us all the facilities. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Radhika. Samina Khan, our last participant. Samina Khan. Is she there, Samina Khan?
मैम जस्ट अ मिनट वो ज्वाइन हो रहे हैं.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are all audible.
Hello, all of you. I'm Samina Khan from Zoology Department. I'm as a research student in a zoology subject. Okay. I have attended the entire coursework program. I would like to thank to the entire guest from national and international who conducted the coursework. I really thankful to them. They greatly conduct our coursework program. And besides that, I really wanted to thanks to Dr. Marathe sir, who really wonderfully and correctly conduct our program. Thank you so much for giving so much time and conducting this coursework program. Thank you so much to all of you.
Thank you, Samina. So we come to an end of feedback. So we have got all positive response by our yes, Vibhati madam. Unmute. There is an echo. Yes. So we have got all positive response by our participants of this course. Organizers definitely play this important role, and then the speakers arranged by Dr. V.R. Marathe sir of national and international level. So we also need some suggestions, because as a feedback should contain both pros and cons so that we can improve much better. Sir will have, being the organizer, he will get more ideas how to improve this program. So we expect more feedback from you. You can ping, you can send mail, or you can chat with Marathe sir for any other feedbacks as well. Now I request Dr. Vibhati Kulkarni ma'am to introduce today's guest, Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I am privileged to introduce Dr. R.K. Chaudhary sir, and we are going to know his life story entitled as How I Grew Up to Be a Scientist. Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary is presently working as scientist and senior scientist of biodiversity and biology, plants and group at Agarkar Research Institute, Pune. After finishing his PhD from the Botanical Survey of India and Rajiv Gandhi University, Itanagar, he worked as a research associate at GKVK Bangalore for 1 year. In 2010, he received the prestigious Korea Science and Engineering Foundation postdoctoral fellowship. He moved to Korea Research Institute for Bioscience and Biotechnology, South Korea, for pursuing his postdoctoral research. In 2013, he returned to India and joined Agarkar Research Institute. He has having experience of more than 18 years as a plant taxonomist. He has worked in all 4 biodiversity hotspots, and actually his greatness is his work while he was working at BSI Itanagar. He has completed the flora of one of the most difficult regions. Apart from this, he has also worked on the flora of Onba Nature Reserve in Vietnam. He has described 13 new plant species and reported 21 new records from India and Vietnam. He is one of the few taxonomists of India who is currently working studying the molecular phylogeny and of Indian plants. He has more than 85 research publications in journals of international repute and 3 books to his research credit. Some of his key publications in taxonomy are the Genus Caparis L in India and Floristic Diversity of Onba Nature Reserve in Vietnam. He serves on the board of studies of Savitribai Phule Pune University's Botany Department. He is an adjunct faculty at SP Pune University, Pune, where he teaches molecular taxonomy to the MSc students. He is also serving as a research advisory committee member for Nauroji Godrej Center for Plant Research, Shirwal, Maharashtra, India. And he also works as a reviewer of many reputed national and international journals and an editor of Journal of Economic and Taxonomic Botany and Journal of Biology. He has been awarded Professor V.V. Shivarajan Gold Medal in the year 2020 and the Best International Researcher KRIBB South Korea in 2011 for his contribution to plant taxonomy. So very welcome, sir. And we are honored with your presence and would like to listen you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Before I
Before I
start,
start,
I would like to
share my
I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Is it full screen now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So, is it full screen now, Dr. Vishal? Is it okay?
Not full screen, but
okay. Is it? Okay?
Yes, yes,
yeah,
it is.
Okay. Okay. So before I start, I would like to extend my thanks to my friend Dr. Vishal Marathe, who kindly invited me for this valedictory function. And also would like to extend my gratitude to the president, Dr. Patil sir, and also to the principal, Dr. Gavai sir, who very enthusiastically introduced about the college. I am so happy to hear the achievements of this college. And I'm so happy that my friend and my colleague, Dr. Vishal Marathe, whom I know for more than 10 years, he's doing so good, and I'm getting the feedback from the students about the way he organized this coursework. I'm so happy that my friend is doing so good there. So happy for you, Vishal. And then coming to today's lecture, when I discussed this with Dr. Vishal, I was almost prepared for like a kind of regular lecture of my work, whatever I do here. But in the meantime, Vishal told me, no, it's better because the students are there from different streams. It'll be better if you tell your own story to the student. So I have prepared a small presentation for them. So I'll be very happy if at least I could motivate even a single student who's present here, who have just finished their coursework. So that's why I kept the title, How I Grew Up to Be a Scientist. So friends, my seniors and the students, and this is a story for all of you. Before I start, I would like to introduce a little bit about my institute where I work. It is Agarkar Research Institute, an autonomous institute under the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and we work under 6 different themes. The first theme is biodiversity and paleobiology, where I work. The second theme on which work, we have a group called Bioprospecting Group. Third group, Bioenergy Group, which work in the microbiology. Fourth group work on nanobiosciences. We have another big group working on developmental biology, where we work on 3 different model organisms, zebrafish, Drosophila, and Hydra. And also we have another group which work on genetics and plant breeding, who actually work on 3 different crops, grapes, wheat, and soybean. So we are actually that way very work on all kind of streams of life sciences. And here in biodiversity group, actually we work under several different themes, starting from documentation to communication of the science. Even if we do this conservation of plants, we also explore biodiversity for human welfare. We also make effort to understand evolution and so many other things we are involved in. And we also have several PhD positions available, and we have frequent openings for PhDs and postdocs. So you can keep an eye on our website, www.aripune.org, for more information. So once you finish your PhD, definitely you can, or during your PhD as well, you are welcome to visit our institute. It's an open invitation from me to all of you. Do find time to visit our institute whenever you have free time. With this, I would like to start my story, that how do I become a scientist. So my research journey actually starts from, I'm actually from a very small place in Bihar called Kehalgaon, and which is almost 1600 away from your place. And my place is quite very close to the Ganges River. If you have chance to, you can visit this place. It is known for known as a conservatory of the dolphins as well. So and I studied till my MSc. I studied from this Bhagalpur University. I finished my master's, but my real research journey actually started from when I got qualified as a JRF Junior Research Fellow in Botanical Survey of India, and I got posted to this field station, which is in Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh. So it was very new to me, and I was very much unaware how this place is and where do I work, what kind of work I have to do. And once I reached this place, it was simply surrounded by forest, and very few people used to live there. And life was not that easy for me, particularly somebody going from the plain land and wanted to work in the Himalayan region. It was really tough for me initially. Further to it, when I realized that I have been given the work to complete the flora of Upper Siang district, I was not at all aware where this Upper Siang district lies. But since it came from the headquarters, I had to start working on it. So later on, when I explored, I found it's a small district in Arunachal Pradesh. You can see that is given in the green color. It's also a place, fully a biodiversity rich place. And also ethnobotanically, they are very rich. Like not many ethnobotanical communities are there who actually inhabit that place. And I had to work on the flora of this region. And this flora of this region is so rich that, also the area was quite huge. And initially, I think the first survey in this area was conducted by Raw and Joseph in 1965 itself. And when they did survey, this area was totally inaccessible. They reached to this area using a helicopter, and they could document almost 300 species of angiosperms from this area. And this area becomes also more important because 2 main conserved regions like Mauling National Park and Dihang Dibang Biosphere Reserve that lie under this particular district. And also ethnobotanically, this area was rich, very rich. because they are mainly inhabited by 3 different tribes called Adi, Memba, and Khamba. And they use the plant in such a way which is not much known to the people of the plain lands. Like there's a plant called Aconitum lethal, which is highly poisonous. There is a plant called Coptis tita, which is of high medicinal importance. But here it will not grow in the lower altitude. They will grow mostly in the Himalayas. So my job was to study them and to find out how they are distributed, where they're distributed. And so, but accessing those areas was big difficulty for me. Like all the places you have to cover, it just, you have no choice. We will not get any vehicles cannot go there. Everywhere you have by walk only, you have to survey the area, you have to find everywhere you have to go by walk. And also because it involves a lot of climbing, trekking. So, and there's no hotels, nothing was there, almost no infrastructure, no roads even. In such an area, it was, for me, it was really difficult initially, but slowly, I tried to accommodate with this, and I visited all those areas. I spent almost more than 5 years of my life living in this area, and I finished that documentation. Also, wherever you have to go, I have to go on walk only. You can see sometimes you have to go across the river, go to and live in the difficult places. And sometimes you have to, when the roads are not there, you have to go through these kind of means of communication. You can see I collected using the forest help of the forest people. You have to sometimes go using an elephant as well. But this ended in a good result. Ultimately, I could document more than 1,000 angiosperms, a lot many orchids, a lot many new species, lot many plants of ethnobotanical importance. You can see I could document these. And also, you can see this plant called Aconitum lethal. The root of this plant is so poisonous that they, on the arrow, they put this paste of this root. And if they say even they can kill an elephant, this is so poisonous. You might be aware of the aconites. This is one of the aconites, and this is the Coptis tita, that plant. This is one of the rarest plant called Endophilia khasiana, and it's very rare also. So I could document so many other things like this, and I could also publish so many papers. I could learn whatever taxonomy I could learn. I learned in amidst nature. I could describe a new species called Emberia arunachalensis from there, and several other papers also I could publish at that time. But in the meantime, I also got a chance to attend a workshop conducted by my Guruji, my Professor Dr. Arun Kumar Pandey. He conducted an international workshop in Bhagalpur, and there he had called one eminent lady taxonomist, lady scientist, Dr. Rosabelle Samuel, who came from all the way from University of Vienna, Austria. And during her lectures, I could learn that there are certain, if you are conducting some biodiversity studies, there could be certain shortfalls. I think there's something called, unless you describe each and every species on this earth, there is a shortfall called linear shortfall. You must know the geographical distribution. You should know the population. You should understand the evolutionary aspects. You should know the functional traits and ecological functions. You should know about the abiotic tolerances and ecological interactions as well. Should not only restrict yourself to taxonomy or the morphology-based taxonomy, or that way we have to take care of all these shortfalls as well. So once I finished this, my PhD work, I got a chance to work under the project of the ex-director, ex-director of BSI, Dr. M. Sanjappa, and Professor Uma Shankar's lab in Bangalore. I got a research associate position in Bangalore, and the lab was such a big lab, and I was like almost coming from the jungle and suddenly realizing that what is actually happening in this world. And there's so many other things I have to do other than doing biodiversity thing. Here, I was involved in 3-4 projects. First thing was to identification of high-yielding alternate source of metabolites from the herbarium material, identifying the galanthamine content in Emeraldaceae family, and so many other things. And also, I was involved in a project where I was sent to Andaman and Nicobar for for Andaman and Nicobar for carrying out field work. So not only in all the islands of Andaman, but also we did survey in Nicobar Island, which was at that time very tough. It was immediately after tsunami we were sent there, but still we could finalize that. We could come out with a good sampling as well as good papers. So this was one of the papers we published, like how the Andamanese people, they have their dependence on the local plants, on the rattans, or what we call in Bay, that calamus species. And once I was just pursuing that only, in the meantime, I got a fellowship from Korea, South Korea, which is called as, earlier it used to call as NRF, National Research Foundation of Korea. Now it is called as KOSIF, Korea Science and Engineering Foundation. And I got a chance to work in one of the prominent institutes in South Korea called Korea Research Institute of Biosciences and Biotechnology. And I worked in this institute for more than 3.5 years. And there I learned so many new things, what is actually happening in the world, not restricting myself to the Himalayan region, but also to see how these progresses are there in different streams of botany, different streams of biology. I worked on a plant called Persicaria group. And in the meantime, I was also involved in a project which was actually based in Vietnam. And I got a chance to work in Vietnam. So I traveled more than 10 times to Vietnam to complete this work. And it is Vietnam, you might be aware, it is one of the most rich biodiversity spot in the world after Amazon. After Amazon, this is considered, the Mekong Delta is considered one of the rich biodiversity hotspots in the world. So here I got a chance to do expedition work again and with Korea and Vietnam team. So you can see I'm standing here with Vietnamese and Korean scientists. And here there's a place called Hunba, which was actually where the most famous doctor called Alexander Yersin used to live. You're aware of this thing called Yersinia pestis, the causal organism of plague. Which is Yersinia pestis, which is named after this Dr. Alexander Yersin. So in the background, the house you can see, it is nothing but the house of Dr. Alexander. So we got a chance to stay here. I joined this Korea-Vietnam joint expedition team, and you can see the whole group worked together very well. We expedited the area like anything during all more than 3 years, and we came out with many new species. We discovered 4 new species from there, many news records. We documented more than 700 angiosperms. We also established a DNA bank there. We also gathered some ethnobotanical knowledge. And these 2 books were also published during that time. So you can find the first book, Floristic Diversity of Honba Nature Reserve in Vietnam. And the PDF is freely available. If you just Google it, you will find it. It is free to download. And other than that, we got so many other novelties like describing new species, new record, combination nova, so many other things we did at that time. So this work was not unnoticed by Korean Research Institute, my institute. And in 2012, I received the Best International Researcher Award by the Institute, Korea Research Institute of Bioscience and Biotechnology. Not only this, in December month in the same year, we had presented a poster that also received the Best Press Poster Presentation Award. And here you can see my lab mates are there, and here this award ceremony is going on. And after finishing more than 3.5 years there in South Korea, I got a chance to appear for an interview for Agarkar Research Institute, Pune, because being an Indian, I always wanted to come back to India, work here. So in November, I got a job here as a scientist C. I joined in November 2013. And there I was also, again, as I developed some sort of expertise there, I was also asked to do the same thing, to work on the aspects called molecular systematics, which is one of the most exciting developments in the past decades. And it is nothing but to use the macromolecular information, DNA, using DNA and RNA from the plants, and try to infer relationships between the plants using nuclear DNA, chloroplast DNA, and mitochondrial DNA. So just to show this example, if you can see these 2 plants, can you find like both of them look like cactus? But believe me, one of them, this is not a cactus. This belongs to Euphorbiaceae family, a euphorbia, and this one is a cactus. So morphologically, you cannot distinguish them. But if you take out DNA from them, that will very clearly tell you that these 2 are two different entities, and they belong to two different families. Not this one is not cactus. Because of this convergent evolution, this has also developed certain kind of characters like this, like a cactus. We are also trying to understand here what were the ancestral states during evolution. What was the ancestral state of the plant? So you can see the black mark here. Using the molecular data and fossil data, we are now able to understand how the character in a particular organism, it gets evolved at what level during which year. And also we can do ancestral area reconstruction, which means in which geographical area the particular plant or organism was evolved, in how many years, how many billion years ago, the molecular data is going to tell you. So we are doing all sort of research using molecular data, using fossil data, and trying to understand evolution. And as you know, we have now next generation sequencing in hand, and that is helping a lot to understand phylogeny of organism. And that is also, there are some difficulties which is posed by polyploidy and hybridization. And there's so many other things you can do using next generation sequencing. This is what you can see, chloroplast genome structure. But despite of all their challenges, and still there are way forward to it. To those who actually belong to the basic science, I would say, those belong to botany, many people have predictions that botany is going to end. It does not have life. If you want to do better in the field, you have to do biotechnology, nanobiosciences, such kind of research. But that's not a fact. Believe me, there are so many things. If you are even doing basic science, that also it has also its own value. So so many people have concerns. Even in USA, to promote the basic sciences, there is one botany bill was passed in 6 March 2019, because they have also realized that people from basic sciences, they are retiring, but they are not getting replaced by new experts. So this botany bill was passed. And also I understand even in India, we have certain challenges related to training, funding, permits, collaborations. But believe me, Indian government is doing so good. And also our DST, Department of Science and Technology, is coming up with so many good schemes where they're promoting the basic sciences. Like USA, they have done PEAT, Partnership for Enhancing Expertise in Taxonomy. Our SCRB, Science and Research Engineering Research Board, they're also promoting something called social scientific responsibility, where if you have got a project, if they provide funding, they provide some money for training the researchers, training students, where if you are handling a project, you have to, it's mandatory for them to train some researchers. And also we have National Biodiversity Mission coming out, where they're going to release a lot of funding for biodiversity people. Many people have predictions that is like 1968, you can see there is a paper published in Nature where they had predicted, is botany dead? But you see, this is 2023, botany is doing so good. And I have quoted this, this quotation from Dr. Tierney Bassett from UK, who has written here, as long as there are people on earth to feed and an environment fit for plants and humans to grow in, the service of botanist will continue to be needed. Botanist here means the basic science, people who are working in basic science. Maybe it could be from zoological basic science or from other streams as well. So whatever you're doing, don't underestimate yourself. You are still contributing a lot to science. Even if you are doing basic science, you can still publish high impact papers. You see there are some taxonomic papers, they have been published in very high impact paper and very good journals they have been published. And I'm continuing the same traditions. I'm training my students here. You can see the pictures of two of my PhD students, Ashwini and Satish, who have recently got a doctoral degree under me. And in 2019, Ashwini received this Francis Anthony Mukherjee Young Scientist Award by Indian Association from Plant Taxonomy in 2019. And later on, Satish also received the same award in 2022. Not only this, I also received in 2020, Professor V.V. Shivarajan Gold Medal from Indian Association from Angiosperm Taxonomy. So my point is that whatever you're doing, do it very honestly. And don't get afraid that there is so much of challenges. I've been given some very basic work. So don't consider like that. Whatever work you're doing, you have to just put your 100% there, and you will definitely achieve success all of you having potential to become a scientist in the future. But only one point I would like to mention, there's some people they are questioning also how much work we are going to do. Is it the time to become a schemo, cyto, histo, eco, morpho, molecular taxonomist like this? Do we need to do everything? My point is saying, yes, you have to combine everything. Even if you are a physicist, you have to think of chemistry. Even if you're a biologist, you always consider chemistry as one of the strongest thing. You have to consider that as well. Don't consider this alone with botany, you can do everything. If you're a botanist, you have to think about chemistry also, even bioinformatics as well. So yes, you have to be like a chemo, cytohisto, ecomorpho, molecular taxonomist. With these words, I would like to thank everyone, all of you, to Dr. Vishal Marathe and to the Principal Science College Nanded. Thank you so much for inviting here, sir. I hope I have not taken much of your time, and I'm able to motivate at least a single student. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your research journey. Your research journey was definitely a combination of adventure and knowledge in accumulating this floral diversity. And your passion for taxonomy and your work on different projects of Vietnam, your awards and honors of Best International Award, I think this definitely motivates our researchers. So all these achievements will motivate the researchers. And currently also your work on emerging trends of molecular biology. I think the ancestral area reconstruction was really interesting part of your PPT, which will really motivate our young researchers, and they will definitely try to collaborate with you and take your valuable inputs in future. And thank you very much, sir, for the suggestions also for the young researchers on honesty. Definitely consistency, honesty in research. Giving 100% will give a definite success to our young researchers. So thank you very much for your valuable session, sir. I now request Dr. D.U. Gavai, sir, for his presidential address. Dr. D.U. Gavai, sir, Principal, Science College, Nanded.
Chief guest of this valedictory, and he delivered a very good speech on the biodiversity. Respected Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary sir, who is working as scientist E at Agarkar Research Institute, Pune. Then organizing secretary of this workshop, Dr. V.R. Marathe sir, Rita Borkar madam, again Shilewar sir, Gaikwad sir, Sangvikar madam, Kulkarni madam, and the technical expert Ganesh Ghatole, and all the participants. This is one of the great opportunity to us, because the lecture delivered by a scientist, it is one of the very important aspect for this PhD coursework, because what we are doing here, we are doing to learn something about the research activity which are carried out throughout the India as well as throughout the world. And very good information given by Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary sir, who has very good experience in India as well as abroad. He worked for the postdoctorate in Korea. He worked there on biodiversity. He worked in the Himalayan region. He worked in the Bhagalpur area, and there's a lot of work which is carried out and result into find out some new species. And these 4 new species, they are in the credit of Dr. Chaudhary sir. 2 books written on biodiversity, and Best International Research Award in Korea. And his main research area is molecular systematics. So molecular systematic is one of the new area for doing the research in botany. And he also suggested that to become a molecular taxonomist, one has to have the knowledge about the chemistry, about the cytology, about the histology, about the ecology, about the morphology, and so many related subjects, they are important. So while doing any research work, one has to do hard work, and this hard work can move you forward for your research, for your future. This is a very good suggestion given by Dr. Chaudhary sir. On behalf of this college, I am very much thankful to Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary sir for giving his valuable time for our students, for our faculty, and given a very good research idea for our research students. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I now request Arshia Begum for vote of thanks.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible, Arshia.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Respected delegates, all participants, on behalf of Research Community Science College, Nanded, I am Arshia Khan, research student in zoology, here to propose vote of thanks. I'm very much thankful to President of today's inaugural function, CA Dr. Praveen Patil sir, Vice President, Nanded Education Society, Nanded, for constant source of enthusiasm. Besides his busy schedule, he has given his valuable time for this program and enlightened us with inspiring guidance always. Thank you so much, sir. I take this privilege to thank chief guest of the program, Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary, Scientist E, Agharkar Research Institute, Pune. He has accepted our invitation and sparing his valuable time for the delivering his motivational speech. Your motivation and your guidance is very important for research students for their research work, sir. I must express my deep gratitude towards the principal of college and convener of PhD coursework, Dr. D.U. Gawai, sir, for constant support and for providing the all facilities. I express my gratitude toward Vice Principal, Dr. L.P. Shinde, sir, and Mrs. A.R. Shukla, ma'am, for their help and support. I am thankful to all research persons who has contributed for this coursework by sharing their knowledge in the form of guest lectures. I am also thankful to Dr. V.R. Marathe sir, course coordinator, who has continuously worked since last 20 days for the arrangement and smooth organization of the daily online classes. My deep gratitude towards Joint Course Coordinator, Dr. Mrs. P.S. Borkar ma'am, Dr. Kiran Shileva sir, and K.R. Gaikwad sir for all-time help and all-time support for the organization of this PhD coursework. My special thanks to Mr. Ganesh Ghatore sir for technical support for entire program. I express my gratitude towards Dr. R.V. Sangvikar ma'am for very nice anchoring of this program, and Dr. V.V. Kulkarni ma'am, IQAC coordinator, for introduction of the guest. My thanks are towards all research guides, GC members, CDC members, all HODs, all teaching and non-teaching staff members of our college. I express my thanks to all participants of this PhD coursework who has actively participated in the sessions and complete the assignments, seminars, and project proposals. I wish all the success for your future exam. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arshia. I think we are at the end of our valedictory program. Marathe sir, over to you.
Yes. Thank you to all, one and all, who has joined this coursework valedictory function. I must express my gratitude to my dear friend Dr. Ritesh, who has virtually present in spite of his busy schedule. Thank you, Ritesh sir, for spending your valuable time and sharing knowledge with our students and with your life journey. Really, it is motivational. Really, it is very much important for our research students. Thank you very much. And I think it is now the end of our program. I request, yes, Dr. Kiran, sir, wants to say something.
Certificate. What about the certificate? How can we distribute about the certificate? By online
Yeah, dear, we are giving the certificate offline to all the participants after completion of all the assignments, because we are giving last date of 16th April for the submission. So after 16th, we will provide all the certificates to the participants who are successfully complete all the assignment and compulsory assignment and work. Okay. So I thank you one and all who has joined this valedictory function and who has helped me during the entire coursework. Thank you very much. So I request Mr. Ganesh to end the meeting to all. Mr. Ganesh.